Hi everyone, so this is a quick battery update video on my Galaxy Watch Ultra 2. So the first time I unpacked the watch, the battery was on 75%, and I used that. From that time on, I set all the watch up, installed all the apps, got everything all set up. So this was Monday 12 o'clock when I set up the watch. So all the installation, everything was sleep tracking that night. The battery lasted, actually it also included one workout as well, no GPS, just normal workout. Then Tuesday 6:30 I think was when I took it off charge. On the charge actually it took around 2 hours 10 minutes for a full charge from 10% to 100%, which was slow, but that's what it took. So around 2 hours 10 minutes was what it took off from 10% to 100%. So like I said, I took it off Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. and now it's Friday, as you can see, 10 past 12 in the afternoon, and the battery right now is showing 18% left with 14 hours and 12 minutes left. That's having used the watch for, so battery, if I go to battery usage, you can see here about 2 days and 17 hours of use, and always on display has been on all throughout. Not only always on display has been on, but I've also had the wrist to wake on as well, because so that each time the screen watch face dims, I don't have to tap or anything, I just twist the wrist and it comes back. So that usually drains battery as well. Normally I would have that off and just leave always on, but I left this one on as it was default. Just wanted to see how that goes. So that would have contributed to more battery usage as well. Everything's running, by the way, in terms of the health sensors. And the only thing that I've actually turned off was the decibel thing, the hearing thing. So I just left that one off. But all the health sensors, everything's been running in that time as well. Since Tuesday's charge, I've done a workout as well, no GPS. And the other thing to mention here is as well is I've had the LTE connection activated. That was activated on Tuesday. So all that time as well, I have got LTE. If I quickly show you. So mobile connection, you see it's on auto. So that's been running. So if there have been times when I haven't been close to my phone, and then the watch obviously went onto LTE connection. I mean, I'm going to put it on charge now because it's at 18%. I could easily go on a few more hours, I know, but I'm going to go out, so I want to make sure it's charged. So battery life wise, I think it's still early days, but it's definitely obviously better than my Ultra 1. But then again, it's 2 years old watch, so expect it not to be same as this, and with this one with a far bigger battery as well. But like I said, I'd be happy with a 3-day battery life, which I'm kind of quite close to getting. I mean, ideally I would wish 4 or 5 days, but I don't think you're going to get 4 or 5 days of battery life here at all, unless I switch off the AOD. I will do another one as well without the AOD. I don't usually like using the watch without AOD, but just for the testing purposes, I'll do another video. So maybe once I've charged this time full, I'm gonna switch off the AOD and then see how long it lasts without AOD on, and see if it could stretch to maybe 4 days, even 3.5 days. I mean, still it's not a bad battery life, 3.5 days. I mean, other than that, the watch has been, really enjoying the watch. And by the way, sorry, I forgot to mention regarding activity-wise. So since Tuesday 6:30 p.m. charge, I've had Tuesday night sleep tracking, Wednesday night sleep tracking, Thursday night sleep tracking, and obviously now it's Friday. So all this sleep tracking as well, and this is what the battery life is. So I think it's good going, and let's see what happens. But so far, yeah, I really like the way this watch fits on the wrist. It really sits nicely, unlike, I don't know, for some reason the other one didn't seem as, in terms of fitting wise, it didn't fit as well. But anyway, I have found other things. I'll do another video on things like haptics and stuff like general usage of the different features, speakers and stuff like that, how they are compared to, or how they compare to Watch Ultra 1. Anyway, in this video, this is all I wanted to sort of cover, mainly focusing on the battery after this, the first charge, and now it's about to go on the second charge. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.
So that's all for today, guys. We've got more videos coming up on the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2, so please do subscribe and keep your notification bell on for our upcoming videos. In the meantime, we hope you found this video helpful. If you have, please do give it a like. It really helps the video's view and motivate us to keep creating more content for you guys. Also, if you would like us to cover anything in particular, please feel free to leave a message in the comment section and we'll do our best to cover it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, do take care. Bye bye.